His name is almost forgotten today, yet he was Egypt's last native pharaoh. His reign ended a millennia of native rule. His legacy became myth and rumor. This is the story of Nectanebo II, his rise, his wars, and his disappearance.
Subscribe for more incredible stories from the world of ancient Egypt.
By the 4th century BCE, Egypt stood between revival and collapse, caught by foreign. Nectanebo II emerged from a powerful military family, determined to restore Egyptian strength. Religion and temple wealth shaped politics. Priests and kings intertwined in every. Control of the Nile's wealth was the true power behind any successful pharaoh. When Nectanebo II took the throne, he promised independence, building, and strong armies. He rebuilt forts and raised a professional army to meet Persian and mercenary threats. He sponsored a last golden age of temple building, color, reliefs, and renewed ritual. He used diplomacy and Greek mercenaries to balance Persian ambitions at his borders. The Achaemenid Persians pressed again, seeking to reclaim Egypt for their empire. He marshaled river fleets and allied Greek hoplites for a desperate defense. Early successes raised hope, but each win drained Egypt's scarce resources. The enemy returned stronger, led by a king determined to crush Egyptian independence. Internal betrayal and shifting alliances weakened Egypt when it needed unity most. The Persian advance choked off supplies. Cities in the delta fell one by one. Ancient chronicles say Nectanebo fled south, abandoning Memphis to the conquerors. With his retreat, native pharaonic rule effectively ended. Egypt entered foreign mastery. Over time, he became a figure of magic, a king who could vanish like wind. Some sources claim he found refuge in the south, living his last days in exile. Other tales hint he returned secretly, guiding resistance in shadowed temples. Archaeologists read his cartouches on temples, physical proof amid fragments of empire. Curious travelers began to piece together his story centuries later, igniting new interest. New research reinterprets his decisions, pragmatism under pressure, not mere hubris. Even in defeat, his era produced art that mixed traditions, leaving visual echoes. The balance of power shifted to priests and foreign governors after native kings vanished. For generations, storytellers preserved fragments, songs mourning a lost native king. His royal names remain carved in stone, offering firm anchors to an uncertain story. Egypt's institutions endured, even as foreign rulers imposed new bureaucracy. Greek soldiers served both sides, becoming vectors of cultural exchange across the region. Scholars wonder how different choices might have preserved native rule longer. Small artifacts map shifting trade networks and the economic squeeze on late. The stones he raised continue to speak, silent witnesses to a vanished throne. Even today, his shadow lingers in folk plays, murals, and roadside legends. His era marks one of the last great phases of traditional hieroglyphic and temple culture. Museums preserve fragments, yet the full story of his life remains elusive. Was he a stubborn idealist or a leader doing his best in impossible times? Even as empires changed rulers, Egyptian identity endured in daily rites and contemporary creators find inspiration in his era's resilient, decorative language. Modern scholarship balances fragments, myth, and pragmatic readings to reconstruct. He was a man of statecraft and faith, carrying personal fears that history rarely records. The final chapter is blurred. Exile, death, or secret escape. Sources disagree. Over decades, language and administration adapted, absorbing foreign elements into Egyptian life. Kingship remained an idea beyond any single ruler, shaping Egyptian society after his fall. His cultural imprint lingers in motifs, rituals, and the shape of history itself. Nectanebo II's story explains how empires shift, yet cultures endure beyond their rulers. He remains both man and myth, the final native voice of ancient pharaonic Egypt.